Hi, I'm Luziana, Luli Brazil, and today I'm going to show you a cake that I'm going to try today. I used to eat that kind of cake in my city where I was born, in my birth city, Maceió, Alagoas, in the Northeast region of Brazil. So I'm going to teach you it is cassava cake. So in Portuguese, in my region, it's Macaxeira. In the southeast of Brazil is Manioc cake, but in my region is Macaxeira cake. Okay, so the woman who made the recipe, she's from my region, so she wrote Macaxeira cake, and the ingredients are 1 kilogram of cassava, 250 grams of sugar, 250 grams of all-purpose flour. So the same amount of sugar is the same amount of, so it means a cup. But a cup of sugar, a cup of flour, a cup of milk, and a cup of coconut milk. But the cup I'm using 250 grams. 3 eggs, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, but I think I didn't use enough. I didn't use that amount. And salt, but it's like a teaspoon of salt. I didn't put a teaspoon in mind because I have high blood sugar, so I didn't want to increase it, but I should have done because I don't know, it's not my recipe, right? But as I didn't have 1 kilogram of cassava, I had just, because I ate a part, and I would tell you advise you to buy that cassava that is already peeled and frozen. That's the one used, because the other one that is not peeled all the time is like a surprise. Sometimes you buy and you lose your money, you know, and that one that is frozen, you can see it's good, so no surprise at all. Okay, so what do? You mix everything in the blender, but the cassava has to be cooked first. So don't put too much salt. If you are going to use salt in the water, you should reduce the salt that you put in the cake. Okay, I use salt in my water, in the water to boil on the pressure cook to make the cassava. To make the cassava, if you never made, you have to put in the pressure cook some, like just water to cover it. I use filtered water and a pinch of salt or a teaspoon of salt, and the amount of a bag of the cassava. The cassava used was the whole cassava from, I think it's from the trademark. I'm not making propaganda, but it's the one I used. I think it's from Philippines, it says here. Okay, but you can use from anywhere, as long as you see that it's peeled. It doesn't say how much. The weight is 400, almost a half kilo. Is so half kilo is a pound, maybe. So 454 grams of cassava. So I cooked in water and the pressure cook for, I put 21 because to start boiling. But if you wait to make the pressure cooker make that noise, then you start counting. You count 14 minutes because you want it soft, so the blender don't need to make work. I didn't use blender in mine. The recipe says to use. I used a fork because it's really soft, the one I used, and I mixed everything with the hand, so I save electricity. But anyways, you mix everything together after mashing the cassava. Every ingredient, the cassava, the sugar, the all-purpose flour, eggs, butter, baking powder. Don't mix up with the baking soda. It's baking powder, that one, like the chemical yeast as we call in Brazil. Milk and coconut milk, okay? So the amount I used was less than that. It was, I don't know where I put it. It was like it was 170 grams of cassava. That's what I have because the other part I eat. So I had to reduce the amount to make the recipe, okay? So let's go to try. I'm going to explain the people who is watching Portuguese to understand what I'm doing. Oi pessoal, então eu tô fazendo aqui, eu sou Luziana Luli Brasil, falando diretamente do Canadá, onde Canadá, estou fazendo uma receita de bolo de macaxeira, que muita gente chama de bolo de aipim, bolo de mandioca mansa, né? Bolo de mandioca, enfim. Em Alagoas a gente chama de macaxeira. No Nordeste, eu acho. Bora lá, então. A receita é do site IRAMI Ferreira, IRAM Ferreira, IRAM Ferreira. Oh, não é Ferreira não, Ferreira sou eu, Pereira. Então, IRAM Pereira, IRAM, espaço PEREIARA. Bolo de macaxeira, viu? Cozida, bolo de macaxeira cozida. Então, aí vocês veem que eu estou explicando em inglês porque as pessoas aqui nunca viram falar, ok? Então vamos provar. Tá aqui. Vamos provar agora. Let's go to try the recipe. I left it for about 35 minutes. If in high, but mine didn't lift, didn't go that up. Maybe I didn't put it, I opened it before the time maybe. So it is really soft like that, is normal, but it was supposed to get a fluff, maybe because it didn't have too much ingredient to get too much high. Delicious, uma delícia. So the recipe from the channel IRAM PEREIRA. I will put the link for the channel so you can watch the woman making that. Delicious. Eu vou botar o link para vocês assistirem no canal da pessoa que fez, ok? Então, aprovado. Beijo para a esposa do Irã, eu acho que é a esposa dele. Parabéns. Tá ótimo. Bom para comer com café. Vou falar em inglês agora. It's good to eat with the coffee. That's how we like. Coffee with the milk, or coffee without the milk, whatever. Okay? Thanks for watching. May God bless and protect you all. Thanks. God protect also Ira and his wife. Bye bye. Obrigada por ter assistido. Beijos e fiquemos com Deus. Que Deus abençoe a nós e também a família da mulher que fez isso aqui, a família do IRAMI Pereira. Ok? Beijos e fiquemos com Deus.